Oh my god, bro, we watched this anime last night. We both haven't watched anime in so long. So we got kind of curious and we're just shopping around on Netflix while eating dinner, thinking like, I wonder what kind of anime is out nowadays. We watched this anime called Zom 100 and... It's okay. I've been sober from weeb shit for like 5 years. I think that's my problem. I don't know if I'm just getting too old, or maybe I'm just a fucking boomer, and I'm like, old anime was way better. Okay, I'll say what I like, because I don't want to be a bitch. Because I know it's probably a really popular show right now. I love the animation. I love like the stylized like blood splatter and shit. Animation is amazing. It's by like Studio Shaft, right? And they never miss when it comes to animation and Sakuga. The animation is high tier. And the concept, honestly, really refreshing. Like most zombie anime is just like really like grim dark and like, oh, what if a zombie outbreak happened, everybody died, and it was super sad, and we had to like band together and fight them, all that kind of stuff, which can be cool and really good action and stuff that will keep you on the edge of your seat. But I appreciate that Zom 100 takes a very different approach, and it's just like, what if there was a like down on his luck business guy that was overworked to the point of like becoming suicidally depressed and just hated his fucking job so much that the first thought he has when a zombie outbreak occurs is, oh my god, I don't have to go to work. That is a very good concept. And it's like, I kind of appreciate like the commentary on like the overworking culture and how it's kind of like a very like nice satirical lambasting of that with your classic zombie setting and all the like little bait and switches, like, oh, a cute girl showed up, is this gonna be the love interest? No, she turns into a zombie and she's fucking his boss and all that kind of stuff. I appreciated those aspects of it. I don't like the main character. I just feel like I can't put my finger on it, but he gets on my fucking nerves. And there's just so many like things about anime. Like there's anime that have like a more serious tone and don't go too hard into like the cartoonish aspect. There's just so many like cartoony, it's kind of hard to explain, cartoony things about anime that like when I'm sitting on the couch as a 30-year-old woman watching it, I just feel like I think I'm too old for this now. Yeah, kind of tropey, like, yeah, I guess like you kind of need to turn your brain off and go to a simpler time. But I don't know, like I can watch like Toradora. Toradora has like a ton of that kind of shit in it, where it's like kind of goofy, like cartoony, like anime reaction shots where the camera zooms in and they're like, "Duh, nani?" Like that kind of stuff. I don't know. I guess sometimes it feels like when I'm watching it, like it's trying too hard. Like I get the feeling that it's like trying too hard to be funny, but maybe it's just like not my sense of humor, I guess. That's the kind of feeling I get from it sometimes. Yeah, now I'm more Golden Time AIDS than Toradora AIDS. Yeah, kind of like me. Yeah, I see myself in Zom 100. I see myself being annoying and trying too hard to be funny, and I want to look away when faced with my own reflection. Yeah, I liked Evangelion. I've seen a shit ton of anime. I used to like inject anime into my veins daily. I used to be a hardcore weeaboo. Anyone who's like known me for as long as I've been on the internet, I've probably watched more anime than all of you guys combined. I've watched my anime list had like over 1,000 fucking titles on it. Do not come to me like, you're a fake anime fan. You're a poser. You're just a normie Stacy, whatever, who pretends to like anime and is over it now. No. I'm just old as fuck, and feel like certain anime is just not my fucking cup of tea anymore. I don't know. I'm just too old and jaded and fucked up and twisted inside.
Will you guys watch the One Piece live action? It's better than trying to watch 1,000 episodes.
I don't know. I feel like you'd have to like see the anime to appreciate what the live action is doing. But I don't know, I'm open to it. I could never watch the One Piece anime though. I'm gonna be real. Too many fucking episodes and I'm shallow as fuck. The art style puts me off. It is completely on me. You guys can call me a bitch all you want, because it's true. I am a bitch. B-I-C-T-H. I think the One Piece anime looks ugly as sin, and it's too distracting for me to take it seriously and enjoy it. But I do appreciate it for what it is. It is an iconic show and a lot of people love it and a lot of people have nostalgia for it and I understand why people like it, but for me, I'm too picky and the art style is so fucking ugly, I cannot stand it. All the fan service in anime gets old when you're 30. Bro, it got old for me when I was 15. Like, I don't mind like some fan service in anime, but sometimes it's like I'll be sitting watching it and being like, man, I feel like a fucking weirdo watching this right now. When it's like the characters are like younger than me and they're just like flopping around with their ass out and shit, I'm like, should I be watching this? I need to go like do my taxes or something. But like if you like watching that, I don't think you're bad for liking it or anything. It's just like for me, I don't know, it's hard to put into words. I'm not saying I'm like more cultured or I'm a more intelligent media consumer than you because I'm not like into that kind of anime or because I think Zom 100 isn't that good. Because let's be real, I watch fucking Love is Blind religiously. I watch shitty reality TV. I watch complete garbage. I sit and watch like, I don't know, old YTMND compilations, and I'm like, this is cinema. This is media. It's my problem. It's my prerogative.
If you want to get something serious, give Ergo Proxy a shot. If you already didn't,
I've seen Ergo
but
Proxy.
Just watch it at best mood though. It's kind of special.
It's good as fuck.
In its terms of presentation. One of the 2000s
Bro,
era
those
animes.
early 2000s era anime that like went with like a more gritty feeling and like experimented with like the art style were just peak. That and like Monster, Cowboy Bebop, obviously. Everyone's seen Cowboy Bebop. It's like a basic bitch show, but it's a basic bitch show for a reason. Everyone loves it because it is good. It is good. You cannot say it's overrated. Lane, Serial Experiments, Lane, yes. Beck, Berserk, Technolize. Oh, bro, have you ever seen fuck, what's it called? Oh, I'm trying to remember the like Japanese title for it, but I can't. The show, there was a movie too. There was a show and a movie about like a cyborg girl, not Ghost in the Shell. What was it called? Oh my god, Welcome to the NHK was good as fuck. I love that. It's like a classic, like subversive kind of show.
Samurai
like, what if
Champloo
anime was
is another
fucked
great
up?
one. Rest in peace, Manglobe Studios.
Oh yeah, Samurai Champloo. I loved that. Such a like a stylish, like really fun show. My favorite episode is where the field catches on fire and they all accidentally get high and it gets silly while they're fighting. Fuck, what was it called? Angelic Layer? No. Angel Beats? No, but that show was alright. The ending was kind of weird. No, not Violet Evergarden. This is a show that came out in like the early 2000s. Time of Eve! Eve no Jikan! Have you guys seen that? Bro. It's so fucking good. That show will like squeeze your heart out. It's like, it's so wholesome. Oh, and have you seen Bartender? Bartender is a fucking like cozy classic show. Like it's like a episodic, like kind of slice of life. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just like about a bartender that just chills with people and talks about their life. Bartender is so good.
Bobo is goated.
Oh yeah, Bobo.
Want to know about the fist of the nose hair?
I remember Bobo. I've only seen a few episodes of it in like anime club and shit, but that was a pretty good wacky show. That show and fucking Cromartie High School was so fucking good. There's so many good like comedy animes back in the day. My top comedy anime, number one, in no particular order, because I can't fucking order them. They're all good in their own ways. Golden Boy is a fucking classic. It's short as fuck. Only like 4 episodes. Watch it right now. Watch the dub. The dub is the best way to watch it. It's one of the only anime where I recommend like the dub over the sub. That and Baccano, because they do all like the regional accents and shit, and it's cool. Because it's an anime set in America in the 1920s and beyond. Okay, so number 1, Golden Boy. Number 2, Cromartie High School. Number 3, Nichijou. Number 4, Daily Lives of High School Boys is so fucking good. It's a classic, like, it's a comedy show that has heart. Number 5, oh, Prison School. The Prison School anime was fucking hilarious. I loved that anime. I honestly liked it more than the manga. Oh, and the Ghost Stories dubs. That kind of counts because the original show, like the sub of that show, was a completely different show.
Don't forget Mushishi, an awesome story. It got some Studio Ghibli vibes, the good ones. Oh, and don't forget Armitage.
Armitage. I don't think I've seen Armitage. Mushishi is an acquired taste. A lot of people don't like it because they think it's kind of boring, but I liked it. I feel like it's a nice, like, chilled out, like, kind of show where you're just feeling kind of moody and you want to put something nice and quiet on, something slow and a slow burn kind of show. Mushishi. Psychopaths is fucking amazing. It has some of the best opening and ending songs of any anime. The one that's like, 'cause I feel I'm only doing my everything for you. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, have you ever seen Hanasaku Iroha? I watched that in college. Every day I'd come home from school, load up my laptop that I got like when I was like 18. I never had a computer in my life, like my own computer. I only had to use the family computer up until I turned 18 and I got it as a graduation present. I loaded that shit up with so much legal anime and I watched like, I no-lifed the fuck out of so many series, just binged the fuck out of so much shit. I watched Hanasaku Iroha legally on my laptop after college class. Just like sitting in my room. I remember like crisp fall afternoon, like the sun's going down. I'm exhausted from class. I get home, throw my bag on the bed, crack open my laptop, curl up in a nice cozy blanket, make myself some oatmeal, and watch Hanasaku Iroha. Those are the best days.
If you want a good anime recommendation, may I suggest Law and Order SVU? Iced Tea is so kawaii, and the hijinks they get into are crazy.
Oh yes, I've heard of Law and Order. Ice-T-chan is quite the character. I wish there wasn't so much fan service though. The way you described that sounds idyllic, because it was. Those were some of the, honestly, back in those years were some of like the most depressing dark times of my life, but the like little glimmers amongst like the dark clouds in those moments was just those little moments, just curling up, watching a good ass show, eating a delicious little snack, and then going and doing my homework. Bro, Hanasaku Iroha, highly recommend. It's a nice coming of age story, very cozy. It's about a girl who goes to like the country bumpkin side of Japan to go work at her like family's inn. And at first she's like, oh, I don't want to do this, I'm angsty and meh. But then she grows to love it and gets really good at her job and like learns things along the way. learns things about responsibility, about relationships, about life and love. She makes friendships that will last forever. It's just one of those shows that just sticks with you. Yeah, it's by PA Works. Yeah, I love PA Works. Didn't they also do Another? Another is another good show. Highly recommend watching it during the just this coming month, because Halloween's right around the bend. It's a good spooky show. It honestly, like, a lot of horror anime try too hard, but I love Another because it's just like it has like a tone to it that kind of reminds me of like a tongue-in-cheek Stephen King kind of vibe, you know? Like it kind of took the piss out of just being like goofy as fuck and out there about like just like a classic kind of ghost story. Like, what if the classroom was haunted? Yeah, the deaths were hilarious as fuck. Especially the umbrella girl. The elevator scene haunts me to this day. I think about that scene almost every time I get into an elevator. The one where like the nurse is in there. Oh fuck. Have you ever seen The Flowers of Evil? That's kind of a deep cut. The manga is leagues better. The author of the manga is actually pretty goated. Like, they went and made like a few other mangas that I liked a lot. They made one called Boku wa Mari no Naka or something, like I'm inside Mari, which sounds weird as fuck, but it's actually a pretty like good like psychological coming of age kind of story. I hate that one. Everyone hates the Flowers of Evil anime because they did this like weird... The manga is like kind of... It's not like anime style like this is, like really cutesy, big eyes, you know, like super kawaii, which I love. But it's like a more of like a toned down, more realistic kind of style, but it's still like anime. But for whatever reason in the anime, they just like rotoscoped real actors. And it was like really uncanny valley and fucked up. I loved Eden of the East. I'm still butthurt that they took out the... There was like an opening song by Oasis, like the British band Oasis. They took that out of the like Netflix release because of licensing issues and replaced it with like the most boring shit ever. The opening of that show is so fucking good. Falling Down by Oasis. Yeah, maybe we could watch it. Like just the opening. Yeah, anyway, sorry for the anime tangent, but yeah, here's my beautiful sticker for Gamer Supps with art by the illustrious, extremely talented, wonderful Weenie Desu. Holy fuck, I love what she did with this. I can't
Angel
stop looking at it.
Chobits. Damn, I start to feel old now. Tenchi
Oh,
Muyo,
Chobits!
all the memories
Chobits
rise
a
up to
goofy
the
ass
surface.
show, but I liked
BRB
it.
going into Emberion's position in the corner over there.
Oh no. I feel old as fuck too, man. Maybe it is like I'm just being a fucking bitter boomer. Maybe I need to open my mind more to new anime. Cause back in my day when Toradora, K-On! And shit came out, I remember there were some old friends that were like, I hate this moe shit. Back in my day, we watched Battlestar Galactica-chan, fucking 100 episode long space opera epic with Gundams and shit, and it was nitty and gritty and badass. Nowadays, everyone's just watching this fucking moe filth. This fucking girly little girl shit. I sound like that now.
Asterisk inhales asterisk.
I became that person. I'm that person now. I'm the person being like, I hate moe shit. I've become embittered with old age. My heart is like the Grinch. It's like shriveling up. Happens to everyone. The Legend of the Galactic Heroes, yeah. That anime was Game of Thrones for people who really like, I don't know. Who really like Settlers of Catan. She's probably the same person. They did a remake of that? never really watched much of Macross. I saw Macross F. The one is that the one with Ranka in it? The one who goes Nyan 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 Ni Hao Nyan. Go Jesu Daddy Susu Takarucha. I could still probably recite Haruhi's opening monologue when she introduces herself to the class. I'm not interested in ordinary humans. I'm looking for aliens and espers and time travelers. God, Haruhi was so fucking good. Until it was not. Yeah, I was never really into like giant robot anime outside of like the ones where it was like, this is a giant robot anime but fucked up. You know, like Evangelion and Code Geass and a little bit of Macross. Do it in Japanese, you coward. Higashushin. Suzumi Haruhi desu. I don't remember. Who's your favorite Code Geass girl? Cece, all the way. Pizza butt. She was like my girl. I loved her. There's an artist that is obsessed with Cece from Code Geass and draws nothing but her and like Lelouch like doing cute couple stuff together, and I love that for them.
That is just the realization that most new stuff is like Baba Baba Swash Bam Bam Omega Dance but fast, full of explosions, kaboom, short attention span anime stuff. Joking.
Yeah.
But the old stuff got some style I miss these days
The old
somehow.
stuff had that kind of stuff in it too. I guess it's just like changing of seasons, like anime evolves like anything else, and I don't know. When I watch new anime nowadays, I have the same feeling as when I see like a TikTok and I don't understand the joke. Am I getting old? Am I getting bitter? Am I a bitter old bitch? Be honest. I can't tell if Zom 100 is actually like kinda eh, or if I'm just being eh. Perhaps it's eh, it's bad. I mean, I don't hate it. I enjoyed watching it for what it was. I thought it was pretty like interesting. I liked the animation and it's pretty goofy. There's times where I chuckled a little bit. Some of the jokes were kind of
Shirley
good.
had such a tragic ending though. Started off as annoying, but you could understand her viewpoint, especially after recovering from geese power.
Geese power. Oh yes, Shirley. I forgot about that. Bro, and Euphemia, is that how you pronounce her name? Bro, the episode where like she accidentally just kills
Part of the
everyone.
problem may be that anime is just
That was
gotten
actually
better
kind of
on the
funny.
whole. Even bad shows are watchable enough to finish. They used to
Yeah.
just get dropped, honestly.
Yeah, the MC can kind of make or break a show. Like, if it's like a show where it's
Could be
kind of
partially
MC
both,
focused.
too. If MC is a little lame, but for the genre it's kind of standard, but
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
boomer brain it's kind of amplified maybe. Possibility.
Wait, so I just read the wrong TTS ahead of time. I just time traveled. Thank you, Share VT. Part of the problem may be that anime has just gotten better on the whole. Even bad shows are watchable enough to finish. They used to just get dropped, honestly. I don't know. I'm really behind on anime. I honestly, I would legit watch anime like seasonably. Like, you know those charts of like anime that's coming out per season? I would look at like the new anime that's coming out every season and circle like in green what I definitely wanted to watch. I'd circle in yellow what I was thinking about watching and might drop, and I'd like cross out in red what I didn't want to watch. And I would just like, when all the episodes came out, I would save them up and then take a day and just watch every episode of every new anime and then do my like own unbiased review to myself on whether I want to keep watching them. I used to watch anime like that, like every single fucking season. From when I was like, I want to say 14 till like a few years ago. I got really busy with like streaming and stuff, and just nowadays I struggle to even finish like the fucking Sopranos. I'm still on
I think
season
as
3.
I get older, I just get less patient for tropes I've seen before, and it's harder to
Yeah.
relate to high school characters.
Yeah, I guess it's like a patience thing too. Like when you've seen a lot of that kind of stuff, it gets older faster. Like I can see like someone who's new to anime watching Zom 100 and being like, holy fuck, this is sick. But for someone who's like, I don't know, more used to like anime tropes and stuff, it's kind of like, I've seen this kind of joke before. I've seen this kind of like, oh, they're yelling and running, like that kind of stuff. Like an anime veteran, yeah, I have anime PTSD. A seasoned vet, a seasoned weeaboo. Yeah, I guess it's like a combination of all kinds of things, I suppose. And yeah, like someone, like Selnya said, that MC can really make or break a show. If the MC is annoying to you, they can kind of just like taint everything else. I got reincarnated in another world into a vending machine. There's actually a show that I kind of liked, I'm not gonna lie. Of girls who are like cans, like soda cans, and when they get like someone drinks the soda, they get transformed into a girl. A Kikan, yeah. That was one of the first trash anime that I ever watched. That and Aiken, the one where like the girls have like the humongous weird boobs that flop around everywhere. That show was weird as fuck. Elfenlied, weird as fuck. But when I was 14, I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be Lucy so bad. How about Ranma 1.5? I never really watched most of that. I've seen like some stuff of it, like in anime club in school. But I never really caught on to it. High School of the Dead was alright. Or Ore Emo? Bro, that show pisses me off to this day. I like that show. I was rooting for that show. I thought it was just like... It was the kind of show you recommend to people with like an asterisk. Like, okay, I know it sounds weird. Like, I know it sounds like it's gonna be like a weird like incest anime, but I swear to God, no. It's like a... Bro, it's actually like a cool, wholesome story. Like a brother and sister friendship kind of show. Nothing weird happens. It's not weird. Bro, just watch it. It's actually good as fuck. And... the brother and sister end up getting married. I was so pissed. I want Kuroneko to win. I thought Kuroneko, and I don't even remember his fucking name, fucking stupid bastard. I don't remember the fucking main character's name. He was a piece of shit. Him and Kuroneko would have been the cutest couple ever. But he blew it. He blew it for one sniff of his like little sister's armpit. I don't know, man. What a weird ass show. They were so cute together. Honestly, Kuroneko deserved to be in a better show. She was such a nice character. I really loved her arc. How she like really came into her own, came out of her shell, made some friends. She was a really cool character, man. Yeah, she is a good girl. Yeah, sometimes you watch an anime and you have high hopes for it and it turns out to be weird fetish shit. That's another thing, like... Anime is so tough sometimes, like, there's so much good fucking anime, but I feel like it has this, like, connotation with a lot of people who aren't, like, into anime because of that kind of stuff, and it's just, it's unfortunate, because that's, like, a tiny, tiny percentage of anime. Anime is literally just, like, it's just a style of animation. Oh my god. Do not even get me started on fucking, what's the show called? It was the show where the guy adopts a little girl and it's really cute. But thankfully it wasn't animated. The manga ended up going further than the anime, and guess what happens in the manga? Usagi drop, yeah. That was a show that I recommended to so many people. I was like, oh my god, it's so sweet. It's like, it's kind of like bittersweet. This girl's like an orphan because her parents passed away, and this guy who's like an older gentleman adopts her and like learns the ins and out of fatherhood, and I don't know. It was so sweet. It was such like a sweet, like wholesome family show. And I like a year or so after the anime came out, I learned that like in the manga there's like a time skip. Not even like a big time skip. She's like a high schooler and she ends up like falling for her dad. And then they get married, I think. I was so fucking depressed. Why, man? Why? I heard that happened with like another like recent show too that I was actually kind of interested in watching. I watched like the first episode of it and I wasn't super into it, but I was like, maybe I can give it a chance. And then I heard about the thing and yeah. Alabama is taking over the anime industry. What is with that, man? Like, it was great until the incest happened. It's such an unfortunate but common statement with anime. I know, right? Like, what the fuck? Doesn't it happen in Sword Art Online too? Like, not to say that Sword Art Online was great by any means. I'll be real. Sword Art Online was entertaining to watch. Like, the first season, it was dumb as fuck, but it was entertaining. Yeah, with his cousin.
Someone mentioned he wants to see a guy in its mid-30s kind of being good in something because he did it for decades. 5 words, Fist of the North Star.
Yeah! Fist of the North Star. That has a banger opening too. Yeah, anime about like older people just doing shit is usually pretty good. Especially if it's just like, I don't know, older people fighting. Just fucking beating each other up. I wish more anime starred adults in general. Yeah. I mean, I like anime that has like high school age characters and younger or whatever for like what they are. Like, I feel like they can be cute stories. They can tell like worthwhile, good stories. Like, one of my favorite animes of all time is Toradora.
Episodes of SAO exist. No more than that, only 13 episodes.
Yes, just the first season. Yeah. Cause like, yeah, I think like they can tell really good stories. Like, you shouldn't brush it off just cause it's like, oh, this is an anime with like 15-year-olds, like snot-nosed kids. It could still be a good show. There's a lot of good shows, like K-On! For example. A lot of people brush it off cause they're like, oh, I don't want to watch just like a bunch of fucking infants sitting around trying to play guitar and eating sweets and talking about shit no one cares about. Bro, K-On! Is cinema. And Eurocamp too. Holy fuck. K-On! Has made me cry. And would I watch K-On! Nowadays as like a 30-year-old? Probably. Like, if I'm not saying like rewatch it, I'm saying like if it came out right now and I had no memory of it, would I watch it and not feel weird? Probably not. I'd probably feel a little weird, but I think it's still a solid show. Like, I would feel like I'm watching like Coco Melon. But no, I'm joking. It's like, it still holds up. It still holds up. It's just like, I feel like it hits different when you're watching a show and you can relate more to the characters in terms of like your age. Like, I watched Toradora and K-On! And all that stuff when I was also a high school aged kid, and it made so much more sense to me. It hit so much harder. And I didn't feel like I was watching like My Little Pony. I guess. Yeah, I mean, don't listen to me. You could be like an 80-year-old and watch like a cute girls doing cute things show. I think it's fine. Be 80 years old and watch Lucky Star. Do it.
Anime, Sword Art Online Abridged is a damn masterpiece.
Sword Art Online Abridged? No, I've never seen it. I remember when abridged anime used to be like a huge thing back in the day. Like that used to blow up on YouTube. Everyone was doing like so and so abridged, Dragon Ball abridged, Yu-Gi-Oh abridged. Does Sailor Moon ever get old? No. Sailor Moon is timeless, excuse me. YouTube poop. Yes, I miss YouTube poop. Yeah, Sailor Moon is definitely a little kids show. It is a show for little kids. And for like, I don't know, like younger girls. That is the main audience, but I think it still holds up.
DDBZ, Abridge, and Helsing. Abridged or goated, TFS was one of the best of all time.
Helsing Bridge? I didn't even know there was a Helsing Bridge. Helsing is fucking awesome though. That show went hard. I love the animation style in it. I think it was Madhouse, was it? Yeah, the Sailor Moon aesthetic and like animation and everything is still goated as fuck. But if you watch it now, it can kind of get like a little repetitive because it has like that monster of a week formula. Is that a dog shitting tab? Yeah, I had a dog shitting compilation open. The plot is very thin, yeah. It is very like power of friendship and stuff, but honestly, it's still a really good show. Wait, did Taka have a voice in Helsing Abridged? Did he? I had no idea. He voices Alucard. Alucard is Dracula backwards. Yeah, true. Sailor Moon Stars gets pretty dark. Like, there's a lot of intense violence and death and stuff, but not in like a gory kind of way. I feel like, I don't know, in Japan, their media for children is different than media for children in like overseas. Because we tend to be a lot more strict and we tend to baby kids a lot more and like kind of treat them like they're dumber than they are. The wonderful world of the Sakura trees, Nippon, treats children like the intellectuals that they are with their media. They're just way more highbrow. Anime went soft in recent years, you think so? Is it like less crazy? Yeah, a lot of like kids shows in Japan like have content that you would not see in a kids show in America, like in a million years. And yeah, I kind of wish like, I don't know, I'm happy with like the media I consumed when I was growing up. I probably shouldn't have consumed Freddy Got Fingered when I was 8 years old, but it made me a better person, I think. I think like when people have kids, they tend to like shelter them way too much. And I think like it's worthwhile to expose your kids to more like... Just don't sit them in front of a TV watching fucking Blue's Clues, Dora the Explorer and shit. Don't be afraid to put on like an actual movie, because you'd be surprised. Kids are not that fucking stupid. And early on in life, like they're like a sponge. They can absorb more than you know. What about Bluey? Oh yeah, Bluey is pretty thought-provoking, isn't it? Yeah, you should traumatize your children, I think. The Backwards Man song is always in my head. Yeah, I'm the Backwards Man, the Backwards Man. What is this picture we're looking at? Oh yeah, sorry. This is I went on a tangent about anime for like an hour, I'm sorry. This is the sticker that we're doing for Gamer Supps. I don't know when it's gonna be released, but here it is in all its glory. It's by Weenie Desu. Please check out her art. She's also doing the art for our Duo Cup coming soon.